Your brain. Hey y'all, you can't see me, but today is Monday, October 3rd. It is currently 9:30 at night, and I'm barely doing a clip right now. So today I made it to 21% into The Winners by Frederick Bachman. This is the third book in the Beartown series, so I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. Just letting you know that I'm liking it as much as I like the other two books. There is still heavy topics inside his books, so look for the trigger warnings inside his books, especially the Beartown series. I made it to chapter 13 into Dracula. I'll be catching up for tomorrow. I'll be reading today's pages and tomorrow's pages, so I'll be stopping on chapter 21 or 22. Sorry it got so late. I was having family time with my family, and my mom got me a telescope for my birthday. I'll show y'all it. But she got it for me for my birthday, and the moon was out tonight, and it was clear, so we went outside and looked at the moon and the stars and stuff, and I was trying to get my son to look in it and everything to see the moon, but he wasn't interested just yet. He's 2 years old, so he's not interested in stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna get off here. I'm just gonna relax and watch some booktube on YouTube, and check in with y'all tomorrow for a reading update. I'm reading Beartown: The Winners because I'm participating in the Breath of the Wild Athon of Alrudania, and one of the bonus prompts are to read an intimidating book, and this book is intimidating because I don't know if it's the last one in the book, but it's like 600 something pages, and it's got 102 chapters, so yeah, that's a lot. It's very intimidating. It's gonna be a beast. It actually comes out physically tomorrow. I got a early release copy through the library, so yeah. But I'm gonna get off here. I'll chat with y'all tomorrow and do my updates for Dracula and whatever else I read tomorrow. Okay, bye. Good night. Hello, friends. So this is my low energetic self. This is what you're gonna get for today. I'm so sorry. Today is Wednesday, October 5th. It's about 2:30, almost 2:30 in the afternoon. So I started listening / reading this today. I got to page 71. Yeah, I got to page 71, chapter 10 of The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, by R.L. Stine. I don't know what number this one is, because this one doesn't have a number, even though it has the bumps on the goosebumps, and it is a 90s cover. What's happened so far is Gabe is in Egypt with his parents, and they ended up having to go to Alexandria early, and Ben didn't want to go, so he convinced his mom to call his uncle, so he's staying with his Uncle Ben and his cousin Sari. Sari is a know-it-all, stuck-up girl. Thinks she's better than everyone. Gabe is a scaredy cat, and his Uncle Ben ends up taking him and Sari into the pyramid with him because he's a famous archaeologist. He's been in like National Geographic and all that stuff. So He ends up taking them in. They ended up exploring, and he told him not to, but Sari convinced Gabe to do it because she's like, "Are you chicken?" Blah blah blah. And then he went with her. Where I left off is Ahmed, one of the ancient Egyptian, or not ancient Egyptians, but one of the Egyptian people there, was trying to take the kids to some different place and was lying to them about Sari's dad. And then they end up going to the hotel, and he shows up and he tells her that 2 of his workers have been in a horrible accident, and that's basically where I've left off. You do get in part of the chapters where Gabe says, "Little did I know I was going to be trapped in this pyramid forever." So of course he's going to be trapped in a pyramid, and there's going to be a mummy, because why not? Because he's on the cover. I just don't know his name. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here. My son's playing outside, so I'm watching him play outside, and I will maybe chat with you later on tonight. We'll see if I read any more of this book. Okay, bye.
Hello friends, so I know it's dark in here, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. Earlier today, I finished The Curse of the Mummies Tomb. I gave it a 4.75. It was really good, I enjoyed it. The ending was not expecting that, which is good. I'm glad about that. I'll be popping the book up somewhere near me whilst I'm talking about it, because it's currently in the other room, and I don't want to get up and get it, because I'm lazy as hell. But, yeah. So, I talked about a little bit about the book. I don't want to talk about too much about the book. I know most people have probably read the book, but still don't want to talk about it, because there might be some people out there who haven't read the book. And then after I finished that, I went and got my son some dinner, because he wanted something else for dinner. So I went and got him something for dinner. Then I put some chicken in the oven, so I made some big chicken and some like rice and stuff for dinner. But whilst I was doing that, I started reading, let's see, Night of the Living Dead 3. This is number 40 in the Goosebumps series. I haven't gotten too far into this. I'm only on page 18, chapter 4. 18, chapter 4. Probably can't see. So I do remember this in the Goosebumps TV show, where it's Tara. Trina and her brother Danny, and their dad owns a bunch of mummies dummies, and he ends up finding Slappy, and then he tells them about their cousin Zane coming. So they're gonna try to not pull pranks on Zane, and from what I can remember from the TV episode or movie special, whichever one it was, Slappy comes up with some shenanigans. Zane is terrified of dummies, and they'll all eventually figure out that Slappy is alive, because just like every other kid in the Goosebumps series, they say the words that are printed on the paper in Slappy's pocket like a dummy, and they put the paper back in Slappy's pocket like a dummy, and yeah. So I'll probably continue reading this tomorrow. I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Everything's cool. I'm just doing a checkup and everything. So I'll talk to you all probably when I get back from the doctor's. I'm gonna get off here and continue watching some booktube and unwind before I go to bed. Okay, bye. Good morning, y'all. I'm whispering because my son's asleep. My husband is not here right now. He's going to work. I finished Dracula by Bram Stoker yesterday. I gave it a 4-star. It was very good. The only thing I didn't like about this book was Van Helsing's parts. I think his parts just dragged on, and yeah, I'm not a Van Helsing fan. I already knew that from movies. Like, I was rooting for the Count. But I loved it. It was very good. A very good classic. Perfect for this time of the year, of course. I forgot to say that it's Saturday. I know I haven't updated in a long time. Let me catch you up to speed. Thursday on the 6th, I had a doctor's appointment. Everything's cool. It was just a normal checkup. I had to go in, get some medicine for my nose, because this one nostril just keeps getting stuffed. So he prescribed me some nasal spray, and then I have to go do some other little medical stuff like blood work and stuff like that. Friday we just stayed home all day. Like I said, finished this. I was listening to this while playing Skyward Sword on my Switch, and then when I finished this, I started to pick up The Winners by Frederick Bachman, which is the 3rd book in the Beartown series. So I got like 80-something% into that last night. There's 105 chapters in this 3rd book. I presume it's the last one he's doing in the Beartown. I don't know, because there's 105 chapters. But I got 80-something% into it, like I said. I can't talk too much about it because it's the 3rd one, so I don't want to spoil you guys. Just go into it with trigger warnings and stuff, like look them up. This book is just as heavy as the first 2 were, so be forewarned about that. So there's like a lot of things going on in this 3rd book. You're getting perspectives from so many people inside this book. A lot of people from the first 2, but you're also getting perspective from Mateo, and he is Katie's little brother, and he found her diary and stuff, and he realizes what she was going through after what happened to her in the first book. Like I said, I don't want to ruin it for you guys, so if you want to read it. I thoroughly enjoy these books. Just look up the trigger warnings before you go into them, because there is a lot. And I'm not going to display any of them. Just go on Goodreads and look them up. This morning I'm going to try and knock out my fire prompt for Breath of the Wild-a-thon. I am still participating in that one, Vol Rutania. I'm going to try to knock it out. The book I'm going to be reading is only 165 pages. If I get to a half of it today, awesome, and then I can finish it either tonight or tomorrow, which is awesome. I technically only have 3 prompts left for Breath of the Wild-a-thon, and it's like a whole month readathon. Normally with these, I tend to finish super early, so I might hold off on it just to make it last throughout the whole month. We'll see what happens. I do want to pick up and finish Night of the Living Dummy 3. So that'll probably happen. I do have the audiobook for it, but I am currently on chapter 4, page 18. This is where I left off last. I haven't picked it up since I was reading it that one day when I updated y'all.
so I really want to read it and finish it. Because if you guys didn't know, I have a lot of books on my TBR this month. And I know we're only still in the beginning, but I would rather get most of them knocked out. A lot of them are buddy reads, but I think I'm gonna start doing some of my different buddy reads, because I did finish Dracula, and the people I'm buddy reading them with is my booktube besties. Bonnie said she might finish Sunday or Monday, and I think Alicia said she'll finish soon. So I'm gonna talk to them and see about starting either Cinder or Cinderella's Dead, because I do have them through my library. I don't own a physical copy, so I have to hurry up and finish reading them. So the plans for today is to finish the Winners for sure, because I'm super close to finishing it, and to get more into Night of the Living Dummy 3. And I will try to get on here and update y'all whenever this happens. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to. I don't know how today's gonna go. We'll just see, because everything is up in the air with a 2-year-old. So I'm going to make me some coffee, because it's done. Eat some breakfast, chill, watch some booktube right now, and then I'll jump into some reading when my headphones are charged. So I'll check in with y'all later on today. Okay, bye. Hey y'all, so during gin sprints this morning, I finished Night of the Living Dummy 3. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was good, very enjoyable, reminded me so much of the movie, so yeah. It was good. I enjoyed it. I don't want to talk too much about it. Of course, people have already probably read it. I don't want to talk too much about it, just in case there are people who have not read it yet. And then I finished, because a while back I started the horror at Chiller House, and I finished this also. So I read both Goosebumps books today, which is pretty good. This one was very good, very interesting, very creepy. Was not expecting it to be as creepy as it was, but it was creepy. So it's about a boy named Jonathan Chiller. He stays by himself. He's pretty much a homebody kid, makes his own movies, horror movies, with his toys and stuff, and then his dad wants him to become a real man, so his dad convinces him to go hunting with him, and he ends up doing something he shouldn't have done, and his dad shouldn't have ever gave him the crossbow. So yeah. For Chiller House, I gave that one a 4 also. I enjoyed both of them. They were both really good. And then during Princess's Sprints, after I got back from grocery shopping, during Gin Sprints, I didn't finish all of Gin Sprints. I went grocery shopping, and then whilst I was going grocery shopping, I came home and I started listening to Cinder. I listened to a little bit of Cinder during Gin Sprints, but left and then came home during Princess's Sprints. Princess is still doing sprints right now. I got to chapter 5 of Cinder, and I am buddy reading this with Bonnie and Alicia. So, we decided 5 chapters a day is good, so I did that. I'm going to start reading The Winners by Frederick Bachman. I really need to finish this book, especially for my Breath of the Wild-a-thon, because it's a book that intimidates me, because it's a freaking huge, massive book. It's the last book in the series. I don't know what's going to happen. There's 105 chapters inside this book, y'all. So, yeah. So I'm going to pick up Winners, since I did read my 2 Goosebumps today, and I read my 5 pages of Cinder. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books left on my TBR. Let's see if I can do this. We'll see what happens. But I will check in with y'all after Princess's sprints. And to preview to you that Princess is still doing Princess doing sprints. I can't say hey to the vlog, but here's everyone in the vlog, or not the vlog, the sprints showing up. And yeah. So I will check in with y'all later on tonight to update you after her sprints, to tell you how far I got into the winners. Okay, bye. Hey y'all, so Princess's sprints just are over now. I made it 88% into the winners, chapter 97, and some crazy stuff is going down. I know this is a weird angle, just go with it. But some crazy stuff is going down, and it's getting stressful, and I don't know if I want to finish the book tonight or wait till tomorrow to finish it and just chill out and watch some booktube right now. I really don't know what I want to do. I wish Bonnie and Alicia would be like, yo, let's hang out for a bit so we can finish our books. So I'm just gonna decide what I want to do, and y'all know tomorrow in the vlog. This is the end of the video. Remember to be safe out there and be kind to each other, and always go on your next book adventure. Bye.
If I could begin to be half of what you think